Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, the movie over here. Welcome back to another movie review, just or after I saw. And I got back from the theaters from seeing this movie with my mom. And I really wanted to see this film since this is from one of my favorite directors of all time, who would probably make my top 5 favorite directors of all time. Silence, which is a film starring Liam Neeson, Andrew Garfield, and Adam Drive. Now, I am a fan of Martin Scorsese's work. I own 5 of his movies, like Shutter Island, which I think is one of his most underrated films. I feel that this film doesn't get a lot of respect as it deserves. Taxi Driver, which I would probably have to say is my second favorite movie of his. The Wolf of Wall Street, which I'm not sure I haven't seen enough Martin Scorsese films to see. I've only seen like 5 or 6 movies of his. Yeah, 6 because I just saw this film. But it would definitely be on my list. So yeah. Goodfellas, which is my favorite Martin Scorsese film. It's always been my favorite Martin Scorsese film. It's also one of my all-time favorite movies. This is a classic. And The Departed, which would be my third favorite movie of his. Yeah. See, I am a fan of his work. So let's get to it. So Martin Scorsese's Silence tells the story of two Christian missionaries, played, of course, by Andrew Garfield and Adam Drive, who face the ultimate test of faith when they travel to Japan in search of their missing mentor, played by Liam Neeson. At a time when Christianity was outlawed and their presence forbidden, the celebrated director's 28-year journey to bring Shusaku Endo's, I think that's how you pronounce it, 1966 acclaimed novel. And pretty much there's a lot of things going on in this movie. This film is over 2.5 hours long. In the middle of the movie, I had to use the bathroom, but I couldn't hold. I held it until the movie was over. And pretty much this film offers a lot. Don't go into this movie expecting like 2.5 hours of boringness, because this film wasn't actually boring. No, this film is actually very powerful, and I think you'll like this movie more if you're a Christian. But this certainly is a film that actually does keep its word. You know, this is definitely one of Martin Scorsese's more underrated films. I walked out of this movie very, very surprised. I like this movie a lot more than I thought I would. Andrew Garfield, I think as an actor, he might actually. I think in real life he is a Christian, because he was in Hacksaw Ridge, which he was a Christian in that, and now in this film, who knew Andrew Garfield could be in much more than just Spider-Man? But seriously, I think Andrew Garfield will soon have a successful career, because this is definitely one of his best films. And he actually is the main star in this movie, which, sorry, my dog, my new dog, Paisley, that we got, who just won't stop barking at me because she doesn't get used to men. She's just a 7-month-old puppy, and yeah, she barks every time I walk by. But anyways, I saw this with my mom. She also really liked the movie. This film was very well done, and the scenery throughout this film is so gorgeous to look at. And Andrew Garfield's facial design, and everybody's facial design, and even Liam Neeson's design in this movie felt so real and felt so powerful that the emotion to this movie actually catches up during the film. Like, here's the thing. This film actually, it might feel like it's doing damage to Christianity, but it actually isn't. Martin Scorsese has been wanting to make this film for a very long time. And what did he end up with? A very satisfying film. This film truly amazed me so much on so many levels. they're saying that this is his last film. I really hope it isn't. I mean, he can't stop making movies. He can't. I mean, he's one of the best directors of all time, and this certainly was one of his most underrated films. And this film isn't making enough money, guys. I think people out there should definitely see this movie. You know, it needs to make more. It probably isn't going to make much more money, but you see, La La Land started off with a little bit of money. Now it's almost up to 100 million in the U.S. so far. It's made like 75 million in the U.S. I'm not sure how much worldwide, but you know what pisses me off? And this is what pissed me off. The Bye Bye Man's even making more money than this. Because the worldwide release, when this film came out, was last week, January 13th. Same day as the fucking Bye Bye Man came out. That film made 13 million in the US on opening weekend. This only made 3 million. People need to go see this movie. It really deserves your time and your money. Silence is a very well done, very well acted, powerful, emotional journey that it really. Some of the scenes are tear jerking a little bit. But guys, this is definitely one of Martin Scorsese's best films. I knew he would not let me down on this one. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely worth watching, guys. So, guys, I'm going to ask, what is your favorite Martin Scorsese film? What films that came out last year do you think should have made more money? You already know my answer, but I don't know why I winked for a minute there, but yeah. Anyways, definitely check this one out. I highly recommend it. I will see you guys later. Word out.